When my name is called in the NBA draft, it's gonna mean a lot for me and my family.
Making it to the NBA has always been a dream for me. So we had to take the steps. Whatever had to be done, had to be done. Making it to the NBA has always been a dream for me. That was the reason I moved here, to be honest.
Being from the Bahamas, you don't really have as much access to what everyone has here. It just makes you a little bit hungrier.
My expectation at Baylor is to get better every day, to win Freshman of the Year, to win a national championship, and to go #1 pick. My name is VJ Edgecombe. I'm 18. I play basketball, and this is no days off. I've been playing basketball since I was 8. That's when I fell in love with basketball. I play shooting guard, and I'm a backup point guard. You know, everyone wants to be a point guard. I score the ball, make plays for others, and just play defense. It's the most exciting part about being a shooting guard. You're like interchangeable, so I get to go different positions. Growing up in Bimini, Bahamas, playing basketball there was always fun, to be honest. I play against grown men. I mean, now in America, you play against everyone your age. You know, back home in the Bahamas, you just play pickup for the fun of it.
Being from the Bahamas, you don't really have as much access to what everyone has here. You don't have access to video games. You don't have access to TikTok or Instagram. You're just running through the street playing basketball. It just makes you a little bit hungrier.
In 2020, I moved to America with my brother. He was in college, but I moved in with him, you know, just to try to get some looks, try to get a free education and go somewhere. Didn't matter the level. Making it to the NBA has always been a dream for me. So we had to take the steps. Whatever had to be done, had to be done in order for me to get, you know, free education. And then just work hard from there for me. Khaman Maluach, I mean, from coming in from last year, it's been great. Training with Coach J is a little different, you know. He's seen how the pros train, so I go through a little pro workout, mainly shots and conditioning. So we try to do everything game speed. Now it's more of a balance, you know, trying to balance school, basketball, practices, individual workouts. You know, you just try to stay focused up here.
We practice 6 times a week, but VJ will always get extra work. Then he'll go through a routine of shooting, form shooting, stretching. Once practice is over, immediately after that, he gets some more shots, some more free throws, some more jumpers. He doesn't do anything on Sundays because it's like his church day, he relaxes. Every once in a while, he'll try to do something on Sundays if it's been a stretch, but his schedule is pretty packed with either training or lifting weights.
Here at Luhigh, I remember a game. It was at the Gauchos, the Jordan Classic. That's where I caught a dunk that went viral.
Yeah, watching VJ play in person is a joy. It's different. Everybody else, they grew up with TikTok, Instagram. You don't really have that. When he steps on the floor, we're not friends. I'm gonna try to rip your face off, and then the game's over, then I love you again, and that's it. So watching him play, for me, it's refreshing, really refreshing.
I had a lot of offers, but my last 3 schools was Kentucky, Baylor, and Duke. And that's what even made it harder because it's 2 blue bloods with great resumes, great culture. And then you have Baylor there too, was also a great program. So I made a decision now to go to Baylor, so I feel like that was the right one for me too.
VJ choosing Baylor University, I think, was really for him the relationships and the fit, and the fact that it's not that different from here. Baylor University is one of the greatest academic schools in the country. No one really knows about that. And it's just a really quiet, small-knit community. And I think for him, that allows for him to thrive and grow.
My expectation at Baylor is to get better every day, to win Freshman of the Year, to win a national championship, and to go #1 pick.
All right, I'm super excited. VJ's here. He doesn't know what's going on. Right behind me is the screen that VJ's going to be on. He doesn't really know yet, but right on that screen, he'll be right on Times Square, showing his commitment to Baylor and some of the film that he took on his commitment day. So super excited about that.
My dad's or something? Got to get an interview or something? Yup. Big five. That's smooth as hell, bro. What I'm most excited about is probably just going out there to hoop and being, you know, my family gonna be around me. I'm definitely excited to see if I can get some buckets in there for sure.
What success look like for me? I mean, for me, probably just finding peace. I mean, you want to make it, you want to have money, you want to have all that, but I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing if you don't have peace. You know, you just being a miserable person all day. I don't want to be that. My dream world of peace would probably be like moving back home, like after retirement or something, just living a happy life with a happy family. That's finding peace for me.
The thing that makes me the most proud of him is that he hasn't changed. He's gotten older, but he's just gotten better in terms of his maturity, but he hasn't changed. He loves everyone. He's just a really good person. It's God and family for him in basketball. So just, seeing him this happy is good.
God. It's cold. I feel good, but I'm freezing.
Jović, oh boy, the seas part, and he goes in for the dunk.
Nikola is a guard and he's 6'10". There's not a lot of guys in the league that are 6'10", handling the ball as much as he would and making plays. His skill set that he has really makes him stand out.
He's probably one of the top players in this tournament.
Basketball is my life right now, and no days off. I really don't have days off. When I don't practice, I think about it. When I practice, I think about it, of course.
Nikola definitely has the maturity to be a pro. His ability, the way he's played in Europe, I think that's going to carry over, and he's got what it takes to be a pro.
And Jović goes in.
Everything I did in my life, actually, preparing for this moment, all the workouts, practices, while waking up early in the morning. Now I'm just blessed, seeing here, talking to you guys, preparing for dream come true, hearing my name the 23rd of June. I think, just dream come true. My name is Nikola Jović. I play basketball. I come from Serbia.
So let's just go half court and back, one dribble through the legs, one dribble through. Go, warm up, let's go, come on. Get low though, get low, come on.
I started playing water polo when I was, say, 6 or 7. That came from my mother, actually. She was a swimmer. Water polo helped me for sure with mobility, conditioning and stuff. All the time I spent in the water, swimming, also my muscles, all of my body.
Go get there. Definitely impressive that he picked up the game late. Although I think water polo helps. You're treading water the whole time. So having that endurance and that ability to continue on even when you're tired. And I think in water polo, you definitely got to play with your teammates. And I think that's what makes him such a great playmaker in basketball. He understands that it's a team game and the ball has to move and get around. Look, he's going to stunt and then he's going to recover. Then you're pushing opposite, okay? Show it, good, nice. Let's go.
I started playing basketball at 13. I would say my father got me into it, He was not a professional basketball player, but he was always, playing basketball. He's still playing basketball like his 50s.
Good, bring it back, pick up the pace. Pick it up, come on, quicker now. Good, let's go. Quick. They work out 3 times a day. He goes in the morning, we do a skill session. They go back home, they eat, and then they go to the strength and conditioning guy where they get the physical portion of it. And then in the afternoon, he comes back and we get shots in just to continue to build on and create rhythm and confidence in the shot. Good. Good, nice, cool. Let's go, one more, we switch sides.
I love being a guard because it takes more skill, and I love really skilled players, more ball handling, you need to get a good shot.
What makes my training unique is the team that I have with a lot of different styles, and we all bring it together. I feel like I prepare guys for certain things that they're looking for. Obviously in off-season I work with other NBA players as well. We have guys that do individual skill work, and then we also implement certain actions that they would see in a game. I want you to focus on this, here, this little burst of energy, okay? Yep, turn, shot. Good, on the way up, there it is. See what I'm saying?
He always talks about hard work and the confidence, so that's probably the 2 main things I learned from him.
I'm attacking next level, right? Here, I want what we worked on. Yeah, Aaron.
We got 10 squats, okay? Big toe into the ground, drive the knees apart. Let's go. 10 squats. I'm Andy Luasis, owner of Core Fitness in Miami, and I'm Nikola's trainer. So today we just did some mobility on the hips, ankles, some glute activation work, and also some core work as well. Nikola, you can lead it. 10 down, 10 back. We ready? Go, up and down. We've been working together for about 4 to 5 weeks for the pre-draft. I've been training him 4 days a week.
It's really tough, a lot of their strength stuff, also conditioning stuff. But, you know, I'm going through that.
Nikola's perfect, Mario nice. Where you going, bro? It's a tough exercise, okay? Be ready for it, slow down. Well, from watching Nikola play, I can say he's a very skilled player. I think working on his athleticism has been our main goal here. He's already got all the skill that he needs on the court.
Obviously, the physical part and the skill set part is extremely important. He wouldn't be here without that. But I think the mental part and mental preparation and continue to believe in yourself and have that confidence going into this league, which is the best league in the world. No days off means being prepared and becoming a pro at this level.
People say I'm talented, I want to reach the ceiling of that, you know. Also, I want to win. My whole time when I was in Serbia, my role models are my parents for sure, you know. Everything they did for me, that's priceless, you know. Seeing here, talking to you guys, you know, probably make my dream come true, and that's all because of them.
Khaman Maluach, man, he's a one-on-one kid. He's just ripped as a point guard is. He can shoot, he can dribble, and he's 7'2".
If this is what I gotta do in the next 3 years for me to be in the NBA, I'm gonna do it every day.
His mental mindset is next level.
I don't forget where I come from. I never cheated the game. I just did everything the right way.
Nice, good footwork, good handle. He will be a franchise player, immediately.
My name is Khaman Maluach. I'm 18 years old, and I'm a basketball player, and this is no days off.
Here we go. Clutch on three, 1, 2, 3. Clutch, gotta go, no walking, coach.
What surprises people the most when they see me the first time is actually my height. When they see me, though they know that I'm 7'2", they still be like, oh, you're actually 7'2".
When I seen him in the first 15 minutes, I was like, oh, I got one. So I walked up to him and I said, come on, thank God for sending him to me. And he looked at me and he said, thank God for you, coach. When I told Khaman, my job is to break you, he said, you cannot break the broken. He's saying that I'm stronger than you ever think mentally. And so once he said that with his skill set, his ability to change the game on the defensive end of the court, and with a mental mindset like that, this is a very lethal combination for a 7'2" center that can play multiple positions.
I grew up in Uganda, in Kawempe. It's a city in Kampala with my family. We were really there for each other and with all the friends and people who are around me. I played only soccer growing up. It's the only sport I played until I picked up a basketball. Whenever I scored a goal, I used to do the Sue Cristiano Ronaldo celebration. I think I was 13. I was maybe 6'7", 6'8", around that height, and some random guys stopped on the bike. They told me to go watch a basketball camp. As soon as I walked in, I saw a lot of tall people. Just saw them running after the basketball, people dribbling, people dunking, everybody smiling, people shooting, and I was like, wow, this sport must be very good. Just because of that, I came back the next day and I picked up a basketball and I decided to play basketball. And I started learning everything slowly, and I ended up catching up. I went to the NBA Academy Africa when I was 14. I moved from Uganda to Senegal. When I went to the academy, they opened my eyes and showed me the vision, and it was like, I want you to be this and this in 4 years. I want you to be drafted when you're 18. And this is when I'm 14, and I'm like, getting drafted in the next 4 years. So when he told me that, I thought about it, and I just had that vision. And whenever I woke up in the morning, I would be like, if this is what I gotta do in the next 3 years or 4 years for me to be in the NBA, I'm gonna do it every day.
There you go, good job, big fella. Push yourself, good handle. Nice, nice. Today's training for Khaman, he's been on the road, so this is his first day back. So what we wanna do is kind of like touch up the details of his footwork, his finishing. So when you got a big man, he gotta have extreme touch. Sit, up. Yep, nice. And then we worked our way out to the perimeter where we did a lot of movement, footwork, shooting. Gotta make 2 in a row, huh? Yeah, that shoulder burning. That shoulder burning. That shoulder burning. Yeah. Yeah.
Shoulder burn. That's shoulder burn.
Training with Chris is very fun. He makes everything fun, and I'm very blessed to meet him and meet him at the right time. He knows the right steps for me, the steps I need to take to be able to be great at the next level.
Now, where the game changer is for Khaman is not only can he be a 7'2" center, he can adjust and become a 7'2" perimeter player. He can play on the perimeter. His shooting, his footwork, his touch, his arc is amazing, and it takes a special ingredient to be able to be a superstar. I think he has the ingredients. There you go. We break everybody.
I ended up being recruited by Duke. Duke came to Senegal. I was just shooting free throws and I saw somebody wearing Duke. So I was like, wow, I'm getting recruited by Duke. Duke was my first official visit. I ended up going to Duke because I liked the program. We had a very, very talented freshman squad. We all pushed each other to get better. So when the season came, it kind of felt easier, like playing against the rest of the other teams. And I loved it so much at Duke. My year at Duke is one of the best years in my life. And it was like a special place for me. And here in America, sometimes, if I think about home, I think about Duke.
So we did 2 circuits today. We went for a full body strength and conditioning circuit. On the toes, snap, 1, good. Yep, all one side. Snap, 2, good.
Fitness training and weight room is very important to me because I know I have a long way to go. I gotta get stronger because now I'm gonna play against grown men, and my body is my tempo, and I don't just wanna go to the NBA and get out. I wanna play in the NBA for a long time.
His body's come a long way in these 9 weeks. He was 19% body fat when I got him, and he's down to 12, so that's a testament to his hard work. And any team that gets him is gonna be lucky to have him, that's for sure.
My basketball dream was, I was always been going to the NBA. Our coach at Duke, John Shire, always tells us dream biggest, so I always try to dream like biggest and have a lot of dreams. So I want to be a great player, winning championships. When my name is called in the NBA draft, it's going to mean a lot for me and my family because I believed in myself, and this is a blessing from God or a gift from God for me to be able to change my family's life and impact the lives of other people. So I always believe that, and I always have that in the back of my mind so that I don't forget where I come from.
My name is Kaodirichi Akobundu-Ehiogu. I'm 22 years old and I'm a super athlete. In my head, I'm so athletic, I'm thinking I could dunk anybody. Like, I don't care how tall they are, I'm faster than them and I jump higher than anybody.
His athleticism is like top 1%. It's crazy. He's got a great body for his sport. Great wingspan.
My mom was like 5'8" and my dad was short. It doesn't make any sense.
Damn, this kid is bouncy. He could just dunk the ball in his slippers and jeans and all type of stuff.
I saw these Instagram videos of when he was touching the top of the backboard and dunking. Until you see it in person, you really don't know. We're in workouts and I'll just throw a lob or I'll throw a pass to him and he'll dunk it. And I'm just like, whoa.
The whole social media thing, how I blew up. I had TikTok, but I never took it seriously. I was at 500 followers on Instagram, and then one day I was all right, I'm gonna start posting my dunks on TikTok. And I posted one dunk, it got like 12,000 views, and I posted another one, and then I posted the backboard touch. And after that, that's how I kind of started blowing up.
A lot of people know him for just dunking, but I feel like he has a lot more to his game than that.
Training's been great with KO. I think the biggest thing that we've been trying to show is he's more than an athlete. Everyone knows he can jump high and he can dunk the ball, but KO's been really good about adding touch, his basketball IQ, when to set screens, where to roll to, where to pop. And the KO's actually been really, really good at his shooting. That's a skill that I didn't know that he had. His ability to stretch the floor and make wide open shots, especially from the three-point line, has been incredible.
I kind of compare him a little bit to Giannis, a young Giannis, very raw, premature, and he kind of talks and looks like him, in my opinion.
I was born in Imo State, Nigeria. It's like a village, like rural area. Whenever I was 6, we lost my dad. He used to take motorcycles and take us to church, and he would drop me and my big siblings off first and then go pick up my mom and my little sister. And, you know, one Saturday, he drops us off, and he's taking forever to come back to church. And then that's when we get, like, one of the worst news ever. He had got hit by an 18-wheeler and died. And then my mom had already been battling breast cancer. 11 months later, she passed away. My mom's older sister, she took us to go live with her and her family in Lagos, Nigeria. My dad's younger sister and my mom's other sister, who lived in the United States, started like working on trying to get us permanent visas to come over to the United States. October 11, 2012, it was 4 days after my 13th birthday, we came over to America in Texas. I was trying to play football, but my aunt, she wouldn't let me play football. I was 5'4" and I weighed 86 pounds. She said they were gonna snap me in half like a toothpick. And then my cousin, he had been training his little cousin. So I'll go out there and start kicking the basketball because, you know, I'm a soccer player. I didn't really know how they did what they did with the basketball. And then that's when we start training. I learned how to dribble, how to do different types of layups all in 1 week, and I was, you know, learning fast. Basketball tryouts came for the 7th grade, and, you know, I didn't make the team. I had only been playing for 3 weeks. 8th grade, I made B team, and then I had grown again. I was 5'4" when I came over. 8th grade, I was 5'8". Freshman year, grew to like 5'9". Junior year, I had grown to 6'3" at the time. Senior year, I grew to 6'6", finally in varsity. And my cousin was looking up all these unsigned senior showcases. I was one of the youngest kids there. The rest of the guys were JUCO guys trying to go to a university. And I go there, I do pretty well, shot the 3-ball real well, 5 of 11. Got a couple blocks, showed them I could push the ball up and down. I get my first offer from Sagu. My goal was always to play Division I basketball. Like, I wasn't just gonna settle for Sagu. After the season was done, I told the coach, like, you know, I'm not coming back. Go to the rec center for the school, and I'm playing, and I get hurt. I went up for a dunk, and somebody stepped on my foot, and I, like, forced through it. I had a Jones fracture on my left foot. I had all these big plans. It just kind of got ruined. February 3rd, 2020, I started working at Home Depot. So I wasn't in school, but I had all these things planned, like I'm gonna do big things.
We always laugh about it. I always tell him he's Home Depot to the NBA.
In the summer of 2020, one of the assistants from UT Arlington, they're like, okay, we have one scholarship and, you know, we're looking for an athletic rim protector. And I'm like, you know, that's literally what I was doing. So they were like, it's between you and this guy from Fresno State. Because I was out of school for so long, I had to take 2 summer classes at a community college and get A's in them to get into UT Arlington. So I'm working 40 hours a week, taking these classes. You know, as soon as I get back from work, I'm on my laptop. And I pulled through with the 2 A's. By that time, UT Arlington had already given the scholarship to the guy from Fresno State. So I walk on at UTA, finally got an opportunity one game, went in there, had 7 blocks. My minutes started going up. I ended up finishing 3rd in the nation in blocks per game. I get a scholarship from UT Arlington. I never really lost hope. I feel like everything happens for a reason. Like I was meant to do something great. It's not a coincidence that what happened back home happened. I happened to come to America in a family that plays basketball. And then all of a sudden, I start growing tall out of nowhere. So I feel like it's all connected.
He's got an enormous appetite for learning. He's got an enormous appetite for fun while working.
Even though I'm getting a little bit of success now, it's just, you know, like whenever people like slide up on my social media stuff, like, you know, you've made it, this, I'm like, nah, bro, this is just the beginning. I have different goals that I still haven't achieved.
No days off to me means that we're in the gym every day getting better. And if we're not in the gym, we're doing something to help us get better as a basketball player.
Well, if you're alive, you don't have a day off. You're in it.
You could always be doing something on your off days. It's not easy, it's just keeping your mind not on what's going on right now, but where you're trying to get to. I'm living proof that you just gotta focus on your goals and not on what you're dealing with.
I'd say my greatest skill is protecting the rim.
Oh, what a block!
That's something I hang my hat on the defensive end.
Blocked by Williams again.
And finishing, dunking, catching lobs.
Oh, my goodness.
Playing fast.
Oh, look at that. Talk about speed. Mark Williams again.
This past year, in the NCAA tournament, you lose, you're done. So just having that level of intensity every single game we played prepared me for this moment.
The biggest thing I noticed about Mark is he came in ready to work. He asked the right questions. He's ready to do what he's supposed to do.
I'm just proud of the way Mark works and his approach towards his workout.
Really impressive. In a short time, he's shown me a lot. There's not anyone else who can do the things that he does at a high level.
My name is Mark Williams, and I play basketball. Since I've started the pre-draft process, it's been pretty intense. Every morning we wake up, work out in the morning, come back, eat breakfast, and then we lift at noon. After we lift, we get a little time for some treatment, and then we'll get some shots again in the afternoon.
So what we try to set up is the guys come in early in the morning, do a skill workout, which lasts about an hour, hour and a half. And after that, they get to go back to the house, get a few things to eat. Then they go over to Core Fitness where they work on their bodies. And then later in the afternoon, we come back to get some rhythm shooting in so they can continue to build their confidence.
And then that's usually the end of your day. You can go to the ice tubs or just chill out. I was around basketball from a pretty early age. My sister plays basketball. She plays in the WNBA. She's been in the league for 8 years. And I started playing basketball when I was like 5 years old, and I fell in love with it, and I've been playing it ever since. I'd say the household was pretty competitive, but we're always rooting for one another, always wanted the best for one another.
Today was a lower body. We did some Bulgarian squats, we did some box jumps. We did a lot of hamstring work, try to get the posterior chain as strong as possible. We did a lot of frontal plane mechanics. That's like anti-rotations. As a basketball player, they're always moving side to side, right? And that's the name of the game right there. The biggest thing I try to do with all the guys is try to get them to learn their bodies and move kind of as efficiently as possible. So how efficient can he be at transferring the energy to throw that ball up? One thing though that does make that easier for someone like Mark is his long levers, and that's one of the reasons the NBA likes him so much, right? He's gonna be a beast on the court because his arms, his wingspan is so long. When you can cover that much ground and you can do things and you're strong in those ranges of motion, you're successful.
What I love most about playing center is just the ability to be that anchor. Do the dirty work, get some putbacks. Get some dunks. And obviously protect the rim, block shots, alter shots.
Again, it's rejected. Mark Williams, who takes the ball away.
And just being that rock for the team. I think playing at Duke was a great experience. Every single game we played, we got our opponent's best game. The Final Four was a crazy experience. We played in the Superdome, electric environment. You got 70,000 people there. Being in those environments has probably prepared me for NBA arenas because no NBA arena has 70,000 people.
Oh my goodness!
My ghost, LeBron James, the hype he had coming from high school, he's lived up to all those expectations and more. And also just stuff off the floor, creating a school, inspiring his community and things like that, making the GOAT. My favorite Duke players were Grant Hill, Christian Laettner, J.J. Redick, Zion, and Jason Tatum. I feel like the more recent players, just watching them, it was just something exciting was happening every time they had the ball in their hands. How funny I am. KD, Grant Hill, Lil Baby. 3 albums. I Never Liked You, Sincerely Kentrell, My Turn. Playing video games. Chicken Alfredo. Stark K, Bench Boeheim, Cut Roy. I'd probably say my favorite Duke villain was, I'll probably go with J.J. Redick. He could just score it. he let it be known he was that good, and people didn't like that. Thank you guys for watching my story. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
Winning a national title was like a movie. It definitely was an out-of-body experience. I mean, it's like 75,000 people there. When the final buzzer went off, everything was so surreal. It was like a movie. My name is Jordan Hawkins from UConn guard, and I'm going to the NBA. I remember when playing, I was like 5 years old, back in the DC area, that's where I'm from. I remember playing outside with my dad all the time. One thing that I really remember, I was like in a rec league and I hit like a half-court shot to win the game. So that's probably like one of my best basketball memories as a kid. I grew up in Gettysburg, Maryland. Played high school basketball at Gettysburg and Nematha. Committed to UConn from there, from UConn. Won a national championship, and now I'm getting ready for an NBA draft.
Good. Good. My name is Nish Sharda. I've been helping Jordan Hawkins, the great guard from UConn. I got a chance to meet Jordan last summer. I was impressed with how hard he worked in his preparation for this last season, and it's no surprise he had a great season over at UConn.
Our pregame ritual is starts the night before the game. So I get shots up before the game, and then we have to shoot around the day after. After shoot around, I go home, shower, take a nap, meditate before the game, and by the time it's game time, I'm something on my head, ready to play. I'm improving in this pre-draft process, just putting more weight on, getting ready for NBA, physicality, just sharpening everything up, all my offensive stuff, so at the next level I can be prepared for it.
We just try to prepare them for being a professional. What that means is we try to get them in the best shape they possibly could be in to get ready for these workouts. I think the hard part for these guys, you know, they work 6 days a week. It can become a grind. But like, you know, we tell our players it's such a blessing to be able to just play basketball for a living. So every day just show up and do the work. And if you show up and do the work, everything takes care of itself. It's the mental grind every single day. He's gotten stronger. I can tell the work at Proactive in the weight room has helped him a lot. We want to keep sharpening his shot. He can shoot it. He's a great shooter off the catch, off the bounce, on the move, and we just keep working on that every single day. Quick, good. Quick feet, good. Quick hands, quick feet, good. Good, Jordan. Nice. Good, turn around, other way. Control the ball. Good stance, Jordan. That's good. Good feet. Nice, good feet, good. Good, turn around, other leg, good.
Growing up in the DMV area influenced my game because a bunch of elite guys that come out of there like Kevin Durant, Mike Beasley, Victor Oladipo, and so many more names. So the only way to stick out is to compete.
Boom, boom, cross the back, up. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, good. Nice, one more. Left, yeah, good, tough. Get that thing up and high, nice and high, nice and high. Yeah, good. Now cross the back, reverse it on this side. Good handle, Jordan. Yeah, good handle, Jordan. Handle looks good. Nice. Control it. Up. Good. Get into it. Yeah, up. Yes. Good. One more.
I would describe myself as a player, a knockdown shooter, elite movement shooter that can spread the court out for his teammates. I like to drive. I'm a competitor. It's the most important thing you can have as a basketball player. So.
Jordan's already a great shooter, so we don't need to really work on that. What we want to show is what he actually has is great footwork. And I think that's a big separator in the NBA. You know, players like Kobe Bryant and Steph Curry, and they have such great footwork. We're just consistently working on that and trying to get that better every single day.
Basketball runs my family. My dad played in high school. He didn't get the chance to play in college, but I got a bunch of cousins. And actually, my cousin, Angel Reese, just won the national championship as well with LSU. I mean, I'm not the loudest guy, not the most vocalist guy, but I do consider myself a leader because I do pick my guys up when they're down or if they need help with anything, or I can just help them in any way. I'm that type of leader. So, despite being one of the top prospects in the draft, I really don't put too extra pressure on myself. I just really look at it as a blessing that my dreams are coming true. What I've been improving on is gaining weight, gained like 10 pounds, 11 pounds since the draft process started. Eating a lot of foods, been lifting a whole lot of weights.
I don't want to get Jordan in trouble here, but he's got great footwork that reminds me of Kobe. Kobe had great footwork, I thought, and I think his ability to put it on the floor, shoot on the move, shoot off handoffs like Klay Thompson. You know, they both have similar size. They move really well without the ball, but they can also make and create shots with the ball. So I think that's a separator for him.
Kobe Bryant always been one of my favorite players. He is my favorite player ever. He's definitely the guy that inspired me the most. The guys I play like Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, those guys, try to look at their game a lot.
And Jordan is one of the elite shot makers in the draft, and with the work he's done, I feel like he's ready to take that next step and be a good shooter in the NBA. It's about fit in the NBA, and Jordan would be a good fit for a lot of teams, but especially a system that involves movement, player movement, ball movement. Jordan will excel in that like he just did at UConn, and he was able to win a championship doing that.
My biggest goals for my career is to win an NBA championship. That's probably like the biggest thing. I want to win on all three levels, high school, college, and NBA. That'd be really cool. Be an all-star one day. If I hit those, I'll be happy. So, I'll see you guys on draft night.
My love for the game is unmatched. I love to train because it allows for me to just clear my mind and just have fun and get better at what I love doing.
He's always been a workaholic, man, no days off.
No days off means to me is sticking to a routine every day and never cheating. My name is Armando Bacot. I'm a 6'11", 240-pound power forward, and this is No Days Off. I've seen a huge shift in my performance the more I've been taking note of my nutrition and how I take care of my body. Going into my sophomore year, I really started to take everything more serious, and that's when I started to see myself be stronger, to be able to play against bigger opponents, and also way more athletic, way more energized, and way better recovery.
Good. Stay low, eyes up, eyes up. Good. Walk.
My training regimen for me, it really just consists on, in the morning, waking up early, getting up shots, free throws, working on some jump hooks, layups, and things like that.
Keep it the same. Get off your feet. Good. Armando's future is bright. He has a motor. He's hungry.
Training with Eli is a lot of fun. He's a high school coach now, so just really taking some of the things that he's seeing in my game that I need to work on, but also the things that I've been doing well, just keep improving them. I grew up in Richmond, Virginia. My basketball began around the time I was 11 or 12. I was playing football, and I didn't really like tackling, so I switched over to basketball, and that's how I got my start. When I realized I had a special talent for the game, I would say around my 9th grade year when I started to get college interest from a lot of big-time schools, and I started to think maybe I can do something with this. My decision to come to Chapel Hill was a no-brainer, just being recruited by Coach Williams and Coach Davis, two iconic people in the basketball world, and I thought that both our goals aligned, and just being able to play for both of them has been a pleasure for me.
Here we go. Good. Good. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Good.
What I'm trying to work on the court really is just everything, just improving on everything and just getting better, if that's even just 1% every day.
He's been in the best shape that he has ever been in his career. He can run the floor a lot better. So him being in the best shape is making him the elite player that he is today. Need it. I need this one. I need this one. Good.
My time in North Carolina has been something I couldn't even imagine. The school has been so great to me, and I've created so many great memories, so many great friends, family, people that I'll have in the rest of my life forever. I'm super proud of my college career up to this point, but I want to finish it with a national championship. Thank you for spending the day with me.